Hello. It's time to play a chess game. Got a baby here. D4 or E4 in this game? Let's do D4. Why not? Seems like a popular blitz opening. I feel like nobody ever plays Scandinavian against me in slow chess, but they play it a lot in blitz. This is like an old line that I used to play pretty frequently. This is probably not the best line, but to be honest, I don't know what to pick against the Scandinavian. Um, so here I'm just trying to play reasonable moves. Like I'm decentralizing pieces developing. I might put a knight on d5. I might put a bishop on g5. Just trying to play reasonable stuff. I'm not sure what this bishop is doing on f5. That's so scary. Definitely not sure of that. It's okay. Going to put some stuff on d5. C4 might be a consideration for him in general, maybe not necessarily here. If he ever plays e6, I might be able to annoy him with knight e3, annoy his bishop. And actually, after e6, I'll be threatening to trap the bishop with g4. I like bishop d5 here. I feel like that starts to create some pressure. Obviously, f6 is not possible due to discovery. Oh man, I feel like this move is just begging for rook takes c6. It might not work here. It might not work well here. Rook takes c6 takes. Knight to f4. Okay. But I mean, okay, I'm winning one pawn back very quickly. But I don't know. Knight d4, I have knight takes e6, so I think he has to move his queen somewhere. I'm just going to play this. It feels good. Okay, this move I think is wrong. I don't understand this move. I played that so quickly, but I think it just loses. So I'm threatening now knight takes d4 and knight takes queen. I think he had to play like, oh, holy shit, I forgot that he can just do this, of course. Okay, fair points. Queen f3. I feel like if bishop takes b2, I play rook b1. And then take on b7. Should be nice and active. Does bishop d5 win an exchange? Bishop d5, rook c8. Bishop b7, rook c7. Bishop f4 and e5. So not quite. Bishop f4 could be interesting, but he has perhaps rook g8. Decisions. Alright, I'm just going to play this move. This is a simple move. Just controlling some squares. No rush. Now I will play bishop d5, I think. And bishop b4. defend that pawn, keep things central. The bishop is pretty much permanent on e4. And what's next? Queen h4 is clearly an idea at some point, but rook e1 first must be more logical. King to g8, I'm not sure I understand. I can take on e7. Do I have enough material at the end? Yep. So I should be able to just take this. Yeah, so this is why I said I didn't understand king g8. So, yeah, rook takes d3 doesn't work here because my queen defends d3. So, feels pretty bad for black. I wonder if that exchange sacrosanct. I mean, I got activity and a pawn for it, which is generally pretty promising for an exchange, but I'm just very curious to see how the computer assesses it. Yeah, I think that... Okay. Oh. Right. Move. Get things started. Maybe I'll play something like g3. Where I think that if he takes this, I can at least win back a pawn like on a7. And this is the idea. Here, I think. Okay, does this win? What? Okay, so that turned out pretty well. What? Oh, now we assess things equal. Yeah, okay, so after bishop takes c7, big problems. So let's see. Okay, so computer like rook takes c6 best. Apparently I hung my b pawn. Okay, so rook takes b2, rook b1, bishop g7. And, right, I just don't have enough pressure on e7 to take it. Okay. So apparently rook takes c6 is a good move. And, yeah, it's like I said, I have compensation for a pawn, but it's just compensation for a pawn. Queen b6 is a good reply, a good counter-attacking reply. So what I'm going to do instead of queen f3, c3 first. All right, so the same idea of just kind of being slow and defending some squares and keeping the bind with c3 is good immediately instead of queen f3. So that's interesting. Yeah, rook e1, like the computer suggests, is probably a good alternative to bishop d5 just because it centralizes my last piece and develops it a little quicker. Okay, and I think things are equal here, which is probably a fair assessment. And now it's clearly a big disaster. Yeah, bishop f8 is supposed to be a new try here, but clearly looks pretty bad. Okay, so that was a decent game that we played. I'm going to try to get a more interesting reply to this Icelandic gambit and this nice c3 stuff that I play. It's not, it seem that challenging. And we're going to upload this video and play again. Goodbye.